So it's that time of year again, we're putting up the tree, we're decorating our spaces, but Christmas decor can get really expensive real fast. And I definitely don't have that kind of budget, so why not make your own? I clearly need to add some Christmas charm to my room, so I thought today we'd talk about Christmas decor that we can sew. I find personally a lot of Christmas themed things can get really repetitive and boring and honestly just be kind of tacky. So I made sure to find some really unique and interesting ideas that not everyone will have, but will still like scream Christmas and really get you in that Christmas spirit. Also, like always, most of these patterns are free, super beginner friendly, and don't take much time. So no matter what budget you have, skill level, or time frame, you should be able to make a couple of things from this list in time for Christmas. So first on my list is this adorable Christmas tree pillow. I love this so much because not only is it just so cute and really screams Christmas, but it's not like too in your face. Like sometimes Christmas pillows can be like I said before, a bit tacky. I love how this is really subtle and just adds some cute little texture with the lovely ruffles that they put on. Also, this would be great for beginners because sewing a pillow is super easy, but if you don't have much time, you can just buy some pillows and then add this as a cute little like decor on top. You just need to buy some ribbon or some lace and just sew it around as like a Christmas tree, and you can also decorate it with beads or buttons or embroidery if you want to add your own personal touch. I think this would be also really cool if you did this with kids because it would be super easy to like teach them how to sew with this sort of craft. You could even probably do a no-sew DIY version of this. You could just use like some fabric glue instead. It would be super cute if you all made your own little Christmas tree pillows and you could put them all on your couch to show like the personalization of everyone's pillows. But if you're not into the Christmas tree pillows, you can also make this adorable bow pillow. I think it's so gorgeous. It's so sophisticated. Again, it doesn't scream Christmas too much, so you could really get away with putting this like on your couch throughout the year if you wanted, especially if you didn't pick traditional Christmas colours. You could do like a cute white like they did, or a pastel. Just be lovely. And again, it would be super easy to make. You could just buy a pillow and then sew this ribbon on, or you could even use fabric glue again. So it's super beginner friendly. Just really cute. The Christmas tree is always like at the heart of the home, I feel like. So I thought making these really cute little star toppers would be just, I don't know, the icing on the cake. You can obviously pick whatever colour you like, but I love this goldy yellow they picked. It's just so traditional without being like too much. And I also found this picture of someone who like did embroidery and beading along the star, so it just had that beautiful shimmer. It looks so expensive to me, like it looks like something you could buy from somewhere like Anthropology for like $100, but you could probably make it for literally like $10 in an afternoon. Absolutely adorable, and I think it would also be a really good gift idea if you have someone in your life who loves decorating a tree but doesn't have a topper yet. This could be almost like a family heirloom if you make it high enough quality and with these beautiful beading details. But if you're not into that or you already have a star topper, I also found this really cool like fabric tinsel idea. I think this is so cool because tinsel kind of scares me every year, like the amount of mess it makes. It just like is always falling everywhere, and it's like on the carpet, it's on the pillows, it's just literally everywhere. So I feel like making fabric tinsel would be so lovely, and it would also be an incredible scrap busting idea because you can literally just use all your scraps, tie them onto this little twine, and you've got yourself this adorable tinsel you can use every single year. Speaking of scrap fabric, I also found this adorable like scrap fabric wreath. So it's literally just some strips of fabric and you tie it like into a circle shape, and then it just looks so good. Like again, this looks like something you could buy for like $100 from like Anthropology or a store like that, and it would literally be free because you'll be using up all your scraps. Like, what's not to love? I also love the colour scheme they picked. I feel like it looks really earthy and natural with the green, but you could of course do whatever colour scheme you want. Even like a rainbow would be kind of cool. It'd be like an alternative Christmas kind of design. But if you're not into that more rustic design, you can also do this one, which is a braided wreath. I find this one a lot more traditional, but I think it's super cute. I love the texture they did, and you can even do multiple colour schemes with the different braids, which would really make the braiding pop, I think. Either way, it's super pretty. Counting down the days till Christmas is honestly like my favorite part. Like, it's almost more fun than Christmas itself. So I thought making this really cute little event calendar would be perfect. I love this one as well because it's in this shape of a little house. So I thought it would be super fun. Honestly, if I made this, I'd probably try to decorate it as a gingerbread house. You could easily like cut it out in a brown fabric and then add little felt details, you know, with icing, or you could do embroidery on it. Super fun, or you could do whatever like style you want. But yeah, I feel like them in gingerbread style would be so cute. It would be a great gift, especially if you have kids or grandkids, or you could make it for yourself. I think it would be really fun if you made this for yourself and then you asked friends and family to wrap you up with tiny little gifts, you know, just like little things like nail polish or lollies, just things like that, and you could put it in the event calendar so it's a bit more of a surprise and you don't like know everything, but if you know everything it's still fun. But yeah, it would also be great as like a scrap buster because, you know, there's so many tiny little flaps that you need for every single day, so yeah, it'd be great to use up your stash. But if you're not into this one, I also found this really funky like retro event calendar. I think it's so unique. It's like you could never buy something like this online. Like, it's just so different and I love it so much. I love the colour scheme. It really is like a showstopper piece. And obviously you can like make it in whatever fabric or colours you want, but I love the colour scheme they picked. It's just so loud, so proud. It just really catches your eye. And again, it would just be so fun. Every day you can just find a little something something in your event calendar. If you've watched a couple of these videos now, you know that I am obsessed with bunting. I mean, I've literally got some up here. So I found these really cute little ornament bunting. I think it's so fun, and again, it would be great for scrap fabric. And I think this one would also be really fun to test out some new like embroidery skills if you're into that, because they're so simple. You could really like play around with doing different designs on the little circles. Or you could even make little scrappy collages, like you could cut out squares and circles of your scrap fabric and like almost do like appliques on top. There's so many fun designs that you could do. You could even try putting like lace or ribbons, you know, doing like little bows, like really having fun decorating these cute little orbs. But if you're not into that one, I also found this adorable candy cane one. I love it so much. It's so basic but yet so cute. They're so tiny and it would just be so fun to make. I think it would be really great project to just like sit in the fire or like watching TV, because I'm pretty sure it's hand sewn, so you could just like chill watching a movie, watching your favorite Christmas movie, just having a good time. And also both of these projects could also work as ornaments if you wanted. Instead of putting it on like a bunting string, you could very easily just add like a cute little one string and just put it on the tree or like on the wall just as like a single decoration if you wanted. So they're really versatile and you can really use them in lots of different ways. Okay, this is kind of like a random idea, but I thought it was kind of genius, so hear me out. So I found this pattern for how to make fridge magnets. And I was like, hold on a minute, this would be amazing to decorate your kitchen. So you could just get like tiny scrap fabric of Christmas themed fabrics, like with Santas or reindeers or little snowflakes, and just cut around like the design that you like and very easily make a fridge magnet. And I think it's genius because it's very difficult to decorate the kitchen because you don't really want to buy like new bowls and mixing spoons and things like that because it can be very expensive. So this is such a simple way to add some really lovely decor in your Christmas kitchen, and also it's very easy to store for next year. Like, a lot of Christmas themed things are so giant that then you end up filling your entire garage, or you have to throw them away and buy new ones every year because you just can't store them. So I thought these little magnets were perfect. It's just so easy to store and just so cute. Let me know if you think it's genius as well. But if you're not into that one, I also found these really pretty little tea towels that you can make. Super simple, but you actually use them. And again, it just adds a little pop of Christmas in an otherwise very simple kitchen. You don't need to like buy new things all the time. You can just add like some magnets and some tea towels and call it a day. But if you're not into that one, like it's too much Christmas fabric, I also found this other tea towel one that just has a little ruffle on the bottom, so it's more subtle and it just like has a little sprinkling of Christmas without being too much. And it would also be great for scrap fabric. I think I like this one more because I'm more of like a low-key person, so I don't know, it's just more of like a little sprinkling rather than being like in your face, but either one is super cute. If you're a quilter, I found this adorable little table runner. It's got these lovely little stars on it, so it's a lot more traditional than some of these patterns, but I think it's still really cute. And depending on like what fabrics you pick, I think it could lean more traditional or more modern. Like if you want a more traditional one, you could use the kind of red and green colour scheme, but if you want more modern, you could always do it in a black and white, or you could do it in a white and then the stars could be in a lovely gold fabric. I think that would be so gorgeous, just to add that really great contrast, which would look really good. But if you're not into that one, there's also this tree one which I am obsessed with. I love it so much. I don't know why. It's just so charming to me. They're so adorable. I love the colours. I love green. And I think it would be really fun if you have a lot of green scrap fabric, because you can use all the shades to add some really lovely texture and contrast between each of the tree. But yeah, just super cute, and I think that it would just really brighten up the space and add something a bit more interesting than like something you bought from Target or whatever. If you want a couple more Christmas themed knickknacks, or you just don't have enough space in your house for like a full on Christmas tree, I found this adorable little tiny Christmas tree. It's literally a couple different sizes of stars all stacked together, so it'd be super easy to make. And again, you can play around with using different shades of fabric, like you can use all green to give it a bit more of a Christmassy tree kind of vibe, or you can do rainbow if that's more your aesthetic, loud and proud, you know, whatever you like. But I just think it'd be super cute. I love it so much, and I think it would be really lovely to put somewhere where you don't normally put too many decorations, like on the windowsill or like on your office desk, just to give a bit more oomph, just a bit more styling and a bit of Christmas spirit. But if you're not into that one, I also found this adorable gnome one. I think it's so cute. It'd be so much fun to play around with decorating it differently, and I think it would be a really fun like family or friend kind of date idea if you all made one of these cute little gnomes and decorated it in different styles, and then you could either put them all together as like a cute little family, or if you're like friends or you don't live together, you could very easily take them home and put them around your house, and you just remember all your friends and family every time you look at this adorable gnome. This is another incredibly unique idea. It's not really what you think of when you think of sewing decor, but I couldn't leave it out because it's just so amazing. So I found this picture of someone who printed out a picture and then put it in embroidery hoop, and then they embroidered on top of it. So interesting. I think it looks so cool and so creative, and I love how they did a black and white fabric picture and then embroidered in colour over top, so it really gives that impact. But you could of course print out in colour and then have the embroidery as kind of like more, I know you don't notice as much, so when you're far away you don't really see it, and then when you get up close you're like, oh, there's a bit more texture. But yeah, it'd be super fun. I love how they did it on this cat and gave it a cute little Christmas hat. But I think it's even more fun if it's like a family portrait, because you can just add cute little details on everyone. You could add a little hat on someone, a little stocking, you could have someone holding a cute little present. So much fun. It would be an incredible gift as well if you gave this as like, I don't know, a cute little decor piece. It would be really thoughtful. And you could even make a little one and use it as a tree ornament if you wanted. So really, so many possibilities with this adorable idea. I also found this really cute little coaster pattern. They use kind of random scrap fabric, Christmas fabrics, so it's really unique and gives some really interesting details. You can see like all the cute little designs. But if I made this, I would probably make it in like a red and a white corresponding colour scheme to kind of look like a candy cane, which would be so adorable. But honestly, whatever colour scheme you pick would look super cute. And I also found this oven mitt, which is so cute. They put these tiny little beads on it and they made it green, so it kind of looks like a Christmas tree, but I feel like it's subtle enough that you could use it throughout the year, so it's so versatile. I just love it so much though. It's so charming, and again, it's just a very subtle hint to Christmas without being too in your face. If you've put up your Christmas tree but you haven't got a Christmas tree skirt yet, this one is for you. We just put up our Christmas tree in the flat, and honestly it's looking a little bit sad because we haven't really decorated very much and we don't have a Christmas tree skirt. So yeah, it's looking a little bit bare, so I think I'll definitely make this one. I love this pattern because they made it really funky. They made like the star design, so it's more interesting than your otherwise boring like circle tree skirt. And they also added this adorable trim around the edges, which adds just a little bit more texture, but you can of course just leave it plain if you want, it's up to you. And also I love how they used a more simple colour. I find a lot of the time Christmas tree skirts have very bold colours, which I absolutely adore. However, when you put presents down, sometimes it can be quite visually overwhelming. So I love how they used a more simple colour scheme to just keep it classy and let the presents colours really pop. But if you like something a bit more clashy, a bit more loud and proud, you can also make this adorable quilted Christmas tree skirt. This one would be amazing to use up your scraps, and it just looks so good, and honestly it just looks so plush. Like, I want to lie on this Christmas tree skirt. It would be lovely if you want to use like simple colour scheme or a bright one. You can really play around with whatever colours you pick to like make it really fit your space. If I made it, I'd probably make it a bit more like pastel to let the presents pop, but even like bright reds and greens would also look cool. Really up to you. Speaking of patchwork, I also found this adorable patchwork star. This would be amazing to use up your scrap fabric, and I think it just looks so cute. You can play around with whatever colours you think will look good together, or you can of course just make it in one colour if you like that more simple route. But yeah, I love how versatile this is, because you can either make it little and put it on the tree as like a cute little ornament, or you can make an absolutely massive one and make it as a pillow, or you can put a little tassel on the top and put it on the wall. So it's really versatile, and it's just lovely to brighten up your space with this adorable little star. But if you need more ornaments, I also found this adorable little mitt one. This would be so much fun because you can really customize it. You can put little embroidery on the top of the mitts, you can put beadwork or little ribbons or lace, or you can just leave it as is. Lovely little ornament. I think it's super cute, and again you can either put a little string on it to be an ornament, or you can even make it into bunting if you put like a longer string. I'm just obsessed with bunting, I don't know what to say, but yeah, just super adorable. And this one is kind of random, but I also found these tiny little ones that are made out of felt. They look so classy, so cute. They're more like kawaii, so it depends on your style. And I think they're not as traditional, so it would be great if you're not wanting traditional themes of Christmas decor. But yeah, I just love the cute little strawberries. I think it's so cute. And again, this would be really fun to do some hand embroidery, because it would just take so long. You'd have to sew around all of these. But I think if you don't want to sew around them and you want to speed up the process a bit, you could always just glue them together with fabric glue, and you could make them super quick that way. So it's really up to you whether you want to like take the time hand sewing, or you just want to have a fast little make. Speaking of non-traditional themes of Christmas, I also found this lovely bow decoration. Bows have been so popular the last couple years, and this just makes it stand out so much, and it's just such a bold statement. I love this gingham one, and you can either make like a smaller one and put it on your tree as a decoration, or you can make this absolutely massive one and put it on your wall. I think this looks so classy. It would be amazing as like a showstopper piece near your entranceway, and it's not too in your face, but it's still like very Christmassy. I also found this patchwork one, which is so cute again. I just love patchwork. I think it's so much fun, and you can just customize the shades to be whatever you like, so you can really make the theme work with your home decor. Just overall super funky, super fun. I don't think I've seen many things like this before, and I think it's a really modern take on the older traditions. I also found this really cute little Christmas tree ornament. So funky. Again, it's got lovely stripes on it, so you can really play around with whatever colours you want, and they look so quick to make. Like, I bet you if you don't decide to do the patchwork and you just want to have like a simple tree, you could literally make this in 5 minutes. Like, it would be so quick to make, super cute. I love the colours. And lastly, I have these adorable like snow globe ornaments. Again, they're made out of felt, so you can do some hand sewing, or you can glue them together if you want, totally up to you. But I think they're so cute. I love the colour scheme, and it would just be so much fun like decorating your own winter wonderland in the cute little globes. Well, that's everything. I hope this video gave you some interesting and unique ideas that you can make. And like, remember, you don't have to spend thousands of dollars every year for Christmas. I've made quite a few videos now of things you can make, whether that be gifts, Christmas decor, or just general Christmas themes. So hopefully that helps you guys out with saving some money and making a bit more of a unique Christmas for you. And yeah, I'll put the playlist up here or down below or on my channel, wherever. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!